Welcome back to 21 Live.
Jenny and Greg here, and we want you to take a look at your calendar. You're probably just a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks away from your spring break. Don't panic if you don't have plans yet. We got you covered. It's time to take a trip. That looked like it felt good.
Absolutely. But the thing is, you know, this time of year, Jenny, you can go take a spring break to Florida or Panama City or Destin, and it could be cold. I mean, you could hit that water and just chills go up your body. So why go there now when we've got so many places around here that you can spend an inexpensive spring break, maybe mini trip, and then save maybe that long week for the summertime when it's good and hot and you want to jump in a pool or jump in the ocean. Because we have a lot of great options for you. First up, Patoka Four Seasons. Patoka Four Seasons, we've talked about it in the French Lick area. We have a $100 value for $50. So basically it's a one-night stay at Patoka Four Seasons. And you have the hot tub. You have really a luxurious cabins and rooms there at Patoka Four Seasons with the swimming pool area. But this is a way to get away just for a night. In this beautiful weather we've been having, we hope it continues, but it'd be great to be on the outdoors in this setting. So Patoka Four Seasons, you know, that would be a nice little mini trip for a night, for 2 days and one night. $100 value for only $50 this spring break season.
I like what you said, because sometimes the kids and everybody, you get all excited because of spring break, and then you pay all this money and drive all these miles or get on a plane and fly, and you get there and it's colder than you thought, and you brought shorts and tank tops and it's just not the right weather, and you get in the water and it's freezing and nobody's having fun at the beach. Save that for the summertime when you know the weather's going to be right. This way, if you needed to, because the weather has been fluctuating so crazily lately, if you need to, you've got a hot tub and a fireplace there, and if it's the right temperature, you've got a pool outside too. So you can cozy up on the inside if it's a little bit cooler in the mornings or the evenings, or if it's kind of an overcast day, and have a great time in there, just relaxing. That might be what I would be doing. I would be doing a little bit of reading with a glass of sweet tea. That's my thing. That's how I hang out. The kids can play.
Sure, that's sweet tea. That should be a reading with.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying
nice
right
glass
now.
Maybe wine, possibly in the evenings around that hot tub, would be nice, as they are.
See, there you go.
Patoka Four Seasons. You know what? And a lot of people can go with you. I mean, you look at one night. I mean, the cabin, as you see, is large, so you can take you know, a group. A smaller group, but a group of people with you for only $50. I mean, this is like a no-brain one-night trip. No-brainer on this deal. $100 value for $50.
If you want to take some of your family, or maybe some of your friends, or a group from work or church, or maybe it's the first time that you're letting each of the kids bring one friend along, it got to be a little nerve-wracking to take them very far away from the house, but I think you can probably wrangle them, taking them over to French Lick, and this is a great deal. You're going to get a one-night stay. You're not going to be too far from home, and not a very far drive at all. Patoka Four Seasons, $100 value for $50. That'll get you one night of relaxation that you're going to really appreciate. And here's one. I wouldn't really use the word relaxing, probably more adventurous.
Yes.
Maybe spirited, maybe exciting. Red River Gorge. Now, this area I've been to, I've frequented. Greg won't go with me.
I really need to go. I want to.
You do?
See, I want to see Red River Gorge, and my family. My dad's been a couple times and has talked about it. But we have a one night at the Cliff View Inn at Red River Gorge, plus four zip line passes, and this looks so cool. You get each person with the 4 passes. Each of the 4 people will get 5 zips through the woods, through the trees. Look at you're high atop the area, but that is just cool. That is really neat. You know what? When I went up to the Super Bowl just for the afternoon, they had a zip line going across all the people in the streets, and it looked like the funnest thing to do. But imagine doing it. This is going over concrete. It looked neat. Imagine it doing it over an outdoor area like Red River Gorge.
So many beautiful natural views at Red River Gorge. If you've been there, you know, and if you haven't, you need to check this out because it's just in our backyard. It's so close to home. Such natural beauty there. There's a sky bridge and everything, but even with the majestic views that you have, just nature made. You're not going to get one like this unless you do the zip line passes. And we've got your chance to do 4 zip line passes right over the treetops at Red River Gorge. And you get to stay the night at the Cliffview Inn, 1-night stay. Now this deal, both the 1-night stay at the Cliffview Inn plus your 4 zip line passes all together, it's a $360 value for $150. So that's a whole lot of fun. And again, it's not very far away from home, so it's not going to take you a long time to get there.
Perfect for spring break. I mean,
Yes,
really, you're looking for something to do. Maybe you don't have the vacation planned, and the kids are going to be around the house and they're going to be driving you crazy, wanting to do something. They're bored. I mean, you could literally go to Patoka Four Seasons one night, then the next day or a couple days later go to Red River Gorge. Then, maybe another day, you go to Dinosaur World in Cave City, and we've got 4 passes to Dinosaur World, plus $20 to Cream and Sugar Cafe, which is right around the corner from Dinosaur World. $122 value for only $40. And Dinosaur World is a neat place right in Cave City, but it has the the life-size replicas of so many dinosaurs on the grounds. They have a fossil dig area where you can dig up fossils, and it's really neat for the kids. They're open every day of the year, so you're going to be good going there during spring break, and the kids will think it's really neat. And it's educational, too. They won't even know that they're in school.
Well,
you've got them outside.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing for them to read about these in books or see a cartoon movie about dinosaurs. It's another thing for them to be standing in front of what would be the actual size, the actual build of these creatures. They're going to get to see, you know, what paleontologists believe that these animals really looked like and how they really lived. All these life-size statues are going to be there. Plus, you get to go do the exploring, dig around for your own souvenirs. There's a gift shop there, and tons of other stuff to do in Cave City. I mean, this is going to be an area you're going to have an absolute blast in. 4 tickets to Dinosaur World, so get the whole family in and have a fun day there. And then, you know, it's not over because you get to go to Cream and Sugar Cafe. Really cool little place. A $20 gift certificate to go there and maybe catch a snack or a little bit of desserts. And if you're heading back to the house after you've been to Dinosaur World and you're not going to stay in Cave City, you can get a little something before you hit the road again.
Oh yeah, you might buy a piece of artwork. That might be something you like too at Cream and Sugar Cafe, as they have some various crafts and art available.
Aren't those local artists too, some of them, that they have there available, I think?
Probably, but that's something neat you might pick up along the way. But look, $40, you got 4 people going for a day at a park like Dinosaur World, and then eating, all for just $40, 4 people. I mean, that is it's really only 30% of the actual value in this deal. But you see some of the food at Cream and Sugar Cafe, you have a great lunch there, a great little dinner on your way home, and you've had a fun day with the kids, and it didn't cost you hardly anything. You saved a lot of money. They're going to feel like they had a great spring break. I would even encourage, and this is something that my family, my dad would do, for you to purchase one of each of these items today, because that will fill your entire spring break. You've got a day, a night at Patoka Four Seasons, then Red River Gorge for a night, and then you just go down for the day to Dinosaur World, and you had, that beats the beach. It really does. The beach, I'm bored after about a day and a half.
There's only so much you could do in hot sand with broken shells.
Exactly. You're looking for something to do. But this, you've got 3 different trips. You can do them all in 1 week at spring break. You can do them during the summer. Save some for the summertime when you're looking for, have to do something on the weekend. I think it's a great deal.
I do too. If you're working on a budget, as many of us are, and you're thinking that maybe this year you're not even going to be able to do anything for spring break, and you know the kids are going to be disappointed if they don't get to go at least somewhere, you can take them to one of these places. I mean, just the trip to Cave City, 4 passes to Dinosaur World, and a trip to Cream and Sugar Cafe, 4 people, $40. I know everybody can probably swing that, and like Greg said, if you get all 3 of these, it's such a great deal on all 3 of them, and you're going to go so many different places. When they go back to school after spring break and somebody asks them, what did you do for spring break? It's going to be, what didn't I do? I mean, I went everywhere.
Absolutely. I mean, if you got one of each today, it would cost you $240 for a great value that's almost 30%, just 30% of the total value. You've had 3 little mini trips Maybe use 2 of them during spring break. Maybe save 1 for the summertime. That Red River Gorge zip line, that's an adventure. I mean, that is a great adventure. You also got the hiking and other things you can do around there. But to actually fly through the air across the treetops and get that type of view and that type of exhilaration from doing that, 5 trips each. 5 trips each. That's something I've never done that interests me. I think it would interest your kids. Everybody'd have a great time. But we've got 3 great deals. Padoka Four Seasons, $100 value for $50. Cliffview Inn and 4 zip passes at Red River Gorge for $150, normally a $360 value, and then 4 passes to Dinosaur World plus $20 at Cream and Sugar Cafe right around the corner for $40. I mean, that's a great opportunity for you.
I think it is. That's why I want you to pick these up and fill out your spring break plans and save some maybe for later on in the year. But when you see a good deal, go ahead and get it and call us. 964-2121 is your number to call, and Shop 21 Live is your website. So check those out, pick up on a great deal, and have a really great spring and summer this year on us. That's the way we roll. Come back with us, because after the break we're going to have more great stuff for you.